When we think of tech billionaires, images spring to mind. They're often eccentric, reclusive, or known for being a little weird. But one thing that many have in common is a massive appreciation for privacy. That means when they build their dream homes, they go to great lengths to ensure it stays hidden from the prying eyes of the public. Most people are familiar with the famous residences of tech giants, like the famously insane 1,000-acre estate that Steve Jobs built in Palo Alto, California, or Mark Zuckerberg's much more modest, but still massive, 700-acre spread in Hawaii. But those are just the tip of the iceberg. There are plenty of other ultra-wealthy techies who have created secret homes of their own, hidden away from the public eye. Welcome to this house. Today, we're taking a look at some of the most secretive estates in America, from an underground mansion to a 23-story private residence with its own nuclear reactor. You won't believe the lengths these tech billionaires have gone to in order to stay out of the public eye. But first, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below if you've enjoyed the video so far. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to be the first to know when we release our next jaw-dropping video? Larry Ellison's Japanese retreat. Larry Ellison is best known as the co-founder and former CEO of Oracle Corporation. As of March 2022, his net worth sits at a cool $146 billion. So it's no surprise he can afford to splash out on a beautiful home. In fact, he has quite a few. The man has primary residences in California and Hawaii. He also owns a 19th century Italian villa and even a Hawaiian ocean liner. But by far his most interesting home is a sprawling Japanese-style estate nestled deep within the woods of Mill Valley, California. It took 8 years to construct and is made up of 10 buildings across 18 acres of land. The estate was designed by renowned architect Paul Main, who specializes in Asian-inspired buildings, and it shows. The end result is a breathtaking series of structures that appear almost alien-like and extremely peaceful. When he's not at his Japanese estate, Ellison can be found on his 233-acre Hawaiian ranch, which boasts a perfect circular pond, 36 holes of golf, and a staff of over 100 people. Peter Thiel's secret bunker. Peter Thiel may not be a household name outside the tech world, but the 72-year-old Australian billionaire has been a major player in the development of several popular websites. He founded the software company Geocities and also serves as co-founder and chairman of the online auction giant eBay. His current net worth stands at $47 billion, and he spent a good chunk of it on creating an underground bunker in New Zealand. Despite living in Australia for most of his life, Thiel has become increasingly vocal about his dislike for the country and announced that he would move to New Zealand once his visa expires. The self-described libertarian has criticized Australia's strict gun laws and general direction in recent years. And while he hasn't publicly stated where exactly he'll settle down, there are rumors that he's purchased a remote 1,000-acre property near the beach in the Marlborough Sounds. If true, it's safe to say that any neighbors will never even know he's there. Mark Zuckerberg's private Pacific paradise. At just 37 years old, Mark Zuckerberg is already one of the richest men in the world with a personal net worth of $126 billion. That's thanks to him being the co-founder and CEO of Facebook, one of the most valuable companies in the world. But the young billionaire is still looking to make a name for himself outside the tech industry. Zuckerberg has had a long-held ambition to get into the world of artificial intelligence, and has even assembled his own team of experts to work on developing AI technology. He's also become increasingly interested in farming. Jeff Bezos' Van Horn home. Jeff Bezos is best known for founding Amazon and stepping down in July 2021 after 27 years at the helm. Bezos has an estimated net worth of $166 billion, and his homes are a fascinating reflection of his eclectic personality. While he's best known for his $23 million Washington, D.C. mansion, complete with a 9-hole golf course and its very own private bowling alley, the tech billionaire also has a more humble abode in Van Horn, Texas. Stephen Wynn. Stephen Wynn may not be a household name, but the 69-year-old engineer has played a vital role in the development of several major tech companies. He was a founding engineer at both Apple and Atari and served as CEO of Electronic Arts from 1984 to 1991. Nowadays, the computer game pioneer lives in a stunning mansion in Atherton, California, a town that's home to more millionaires than anywhere else in the United States. Known as Villa del Lago, Wynn's home was originally built in 1936 for publishing magnate William Randolph Hearst. The 16,000-square-foot Italian-style villa features 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and a detached guest house. The property is surrounded by manicured gardens, a swimming pool, tennis court, and a 100-foot-long reflecting pool. But Wenzel likes to keep himself to himself and rarely leaves his heavily guarded estate. John Paulson's private island. John Paulson may not have built his own private island, but the hedge fund manager certainly knows how to enjoy his wealth. The 65-year-old billionaire has a passion for all things aquatic and has spent millions tracking rare fish around the world. One of his favorite spots is Little St. James, a private Caribbean island located just 2 miles off the coast of the U.S. Virgin Islands. The island is approximately 165 acres in size and was once owned by convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Paulson purchased the island in 2019 for a whopping $75 million. But he doesn't spend much time there himself. Instead, the billionaire uses it as a private retreat for friends and family members to enjoy. Little St. James has everything you could possibly want in a vacation home. White sand beaches, crystal clear waters, lush tropical vegetation, and plenty of space to roam. There's also a large villa that can accommodate up to 24 guests, as well as a number of smaller cottages scattered throughout the island. So if you happen to be invited to stay on Little St. James, be prepared for the vacation of a lifetime. Sergey Brin's Mountain View Estate. Sergey Brin is best known as the co-founder of Google, which he started with Larry Page in 1998. Under Brin's leadership, Google grew to become the world's most popular search engine and one of the most valuable companies in the world. These days, the 67-year-old tech billionaire is more focused on philanthropy than profits, but that doesn't mean he isn't still raking in the dough. In fact, Brin currently has an estimated net worth of $150 billion, and a big chunk of that fortune is tied up in his Mountain View, California estate. This luxurious 11-bedroom, 12-bathroom home is located in one of the most expensive real estate markets in the country. It's no surprise then that Brin has taken great pains to keep it out of the public eye. The home features state-of-the-art security systems, including a panic button that can be activated if anyone gets too close to the property. What do you think of these secret estates? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.